Hey y'all, it's Wednesday, August 18th. Village Homestead coming to you from the off-grid cabin. Been a lot of rain down here this year, and rained hard Sunday night when I was coming back in, and Sunday I kind of pulled down through here, and in this clay here, just kind of started sliding down around. I couldn't get any traction. Every time I gave it just a little bit of gas, it would spin and just kind of slide me right down into that tree and towards the cabin. So I just left it sit there until Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon it was, all day Monday it was pretty nice out, mostly sunny, and got this to dry up a little bit. Came out and gave it a little try, and still sliding. So finally put a couple boards underneath their rear tires, and I was able to get it out. Even before low, I couldn't get no traction. I was just sliding in the clay. I did do some weed eating. I cut down a couple of trees over there this weekend. It's been a pretty productive weekend. I just always wish I could get more done. I'm going to make a parking spot down and through in here, going around that side of the cabin over into there, and then going to have this slope filled in here a little bit with some more rock, so that way there I can back right down in here and turn right around. May have to trim up the tree a little bit, but there's plenty of room down here. I did go get some more fuel and propane. I did all the weed eating down and through in here. So that IBC tote reservoir is my holding tanks for rainwater collected. God knows I collected enough this year. 275 gallon totes, all full. You're looking at about 1,100 gallons. So that worked out so good last year. Made another one this year. I only had one tote down here. I did transfill that one. That is full. That's 275 gallons. Still need to get the eaves up on this side, but there's that rainwater tote, and I'm just transfilling that one. That's also right now is a holding reservoir, and this is that's my only collection reservoir. I last emptied it in May. It's August. That was full, over 330 gallons. So tell you, when I had only 330 gallons of water down here, a little nervous, had to ration water, be a little bit more cautious with my water use. But now that I've got over 1,500 gallons, I feel much more secure, much more confident, and using a little more water now. So that's good. And once I get the other totes in here, I'll have over 3,000 gallons of water, so that'll be really good. Did do a bunch of weed eating around here, tried to trim them up. Also trimmed up some of the trees up there, get them off there so that I could put the eaves in. Got a couple more branches like right there I gotta trim up, because that's gonna interfere with the light that I gotta put up still on the front. It's a solar powered light. Added to my wood collection. Here's a better view of the IBC totes here. These are all food grade. White hoses are food safe. Oh, I gotta put that pump up still too. Shoot, should go get that. I'm getting ready to pack up and head out. Grab this right now while I'm thinking of it. Then I trimmed more weeds here and some trees up, and kind of trimmed up over going that way. I'm gonna bring a lawnmower down and mow them down. As you can see, there is the tree right there at the peak. It's going to interfere with my solar light. I got to get my solar light up. Also trimmed them underneath them trees so they look much better. Still have the store to put up, but I ran into a slight problem because the door casing is made out of like 5/8 OSB, so it's not deep enough, so I have to change it over. And I only had one piece here, so I got to grab a couple more pieces the next time I come down. Pull that off, put that on, then I can put the screen door on. It's really going to lighten it up inside, give me a lot more natural lighting, and it's going to give me a lot more ventilation. And this was one of the other projects I did in between the rain outside. Put up the tongue and groove board on this wall here. Next time I come down, I'm going to finish the tongue and groove all the way up to the ceiling and start a couple ceiling boards just to get that going. I got to finish putting the vapor barrier up there and doing a little insulating. And then I'll finish this wall over here. I got a couple pieces I got to cut. At home, they're going to be right there because they have to notch out, and it's easier to do it on the bandsaw than to try to route it out down here for this here. That's like a door stiffener. And then I got to cut that piece out there. Right, somewhere you can see it right there. And then I can nail that other board, and I cut another little strip here. I'll have that thinned down too for right above the door. Then I can go ahead and start putting the full length pieces on, going right up to the ceiling. Again, I got to finish the ceiling up there, cut in for that, put a little piece of insulation in there, put the foil vapor barrier up there. But it's coming along. It's a work in progress. Alrighty, folks, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be back next month with more videos from the off-grid cabin. In the meantime, I'll make some more shorts or some other videos of some things that I'm going to do at home for the off-grid cabin. Alright, have a good one, y'all.